Here's how you can make homemade guacamole with just 6 ingredients and an easy version that only uses 2. Here are the recipes. They take 5 minutes and 2 minutes respectively. Let's get started. We're going to start with the easy, fast recipe and then move on to the full recipe. So we're going to start out by cutting the avocado like normal. I had to trim this one a little bit because there were some parts that just weren't so great. Use your knife to remove the pit, and by far the easiest method to get out the rest of the avocado is to use a spoon. Once you've done that, I recommend mashing before moving on to the next step, which is to add your salsa of choice. You can also use pico here. I'm using paste, but any store-bought salsa will work great for this. And the next part is incredibly simple. You add roughly 2 tablespoons of salsa, and then you mix it in until it's your desired consistency. This isn't quite as good as the full guacamole recipe, and I recommend to use it as a side or a garnish on things that already have other flavor profiles, and it'll complement it really well. Now we're going to move on to the full recipe. This uses 6 ingredients, and it takes under 5 minutes. So starting the same way, we're going to cut and trim the avocado and then put it into a bowl. Once that's done, I recommend doing a light mash to get it to your desired consistency. While we mix, here's some images of good avocados and bad ones so you can buy the ripe ones that you actually want. Next, we go in with some garlic. I'm lazy, so I'm using it from the bottle. If you cut it up, it will have a better flavor, or as an alternative, you can use garlic powder. Next, we're going to go in with some sea salt. You can use smaller iodized salt if that's the consistency you like, but I like the flavor of sea salt. Then we're going to cut up a red onion. You can dice it as small as you like. Generally, you want to dice it pretty fine. I did bigger chunks here because I can. Next, we're going to cut up a tomato. You want to go pretty fine with this as well. You can use as an alternative cherry tomatoes and cut those up. Here's an example here. It's best to use fresh cilantro like I have here, but that's actually bad and it's moldy on one side. I'm not showing you. So you can also just use dried cilantro. Doesn't taste quite as good, but it'll work. And next, we roll in our limes. This step is super important. Do not skip it. It'll get better flavor and more juice out. Then cut it up and put half a lime, that's a lime, in there. Lime not only gives it a great flavor, but it keeps it from going brown, and nobody likes brown guacamole, so make sure you put that lime in. And there you have it, 2 very easy and delicious guac recipes that you should use and try out. Let me know what you think in the comments. You're awesome, and see ya.